nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop. She don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop. She don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock. Spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop. Hit that bell, cause the tea don't stop.
Hello, hello. I hope everybody is having a great day. And make sure you guys log on to the live this evening. That is going to start promptly at 6:45 p.m. But I had to jump on here because it looks like things have went to SHIT. Now, we have heard this endless story with Evelyn and Jennifer. Now, at this point, I am so over it. And I don't know if Evelyn is just making up shit just to have a storyline, but this is where it gets interesting, y'all. Christian's baby mama now, she has entered the chat, honey, and she has dragged this Negro by his ear. And, without further ado, I'm just going to let y'all see it for yourself because it was a whole lot.
Issue with people is that you think that you can go into somebody's house, build a relationship, get close to those people, and then walk the fuck out and throw a grenade in that bitch and light it on fire. And then you turn around and look back like you did nothing. You take no responsibility for what you've done to cause chaos in people's lives. That's my issue that I have. Because if we really want to talk about it, we have receipts, text messages, conversations showing where you have disrupted the peace in people's homes. That's why you owe people money. You owe your own children money. You owe your own children so much back pay because you don't take responsibility for what you're supposed to do as a father, as a businessman. That's why we're speaking up. So y'all can give zero fucks all you want. So get ready. Because yes, I am mama. I am taking care of these babies. And guess what? I want you to live your best life. Do what you want to do. Travel, see the world, live your best life. But stop causing chaos in other people's lives and not taking responsibility for what you have to do to fix it. Fix it. Stop not paying people back. Stop ignoring the fact that you owe child support. Stop pretending like, oh, life is so grand and we're rich and we have all this money and we're just living our best lives and we don't care what we're doing to everybody else. We're just la, 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 just everybody. We're living our best life. Okay, keep living your best life. But guess what? We're coming for you. We're coming for you because you still owe money. You still need to take responsibility. And if you don't want to do it, we're going to make you.
This is draining. Thank you for everybody checking in on me. Public service announcement. This is draining. I have tirelessly been trying to protect my children for the past few years since this man decided that he was going to make certain decisions and not consider how those things were going to affect the people around him. I mean, and the crazy thing is your children are getting pulled into something and you don't even really want to be their father. You don't check on them. Your kids have been in the hospital. They've been sick. I've heard nothing. Received nothing. Got any type of support. for your kids from you. But yet, we do get mentions on TV shows and social media posts. Children are being affected by decisions that adults are making. Toddlers.
My issue with
Okay, guys. Now, here's my deal. A deadbeat is, I don't have no love for him, and I don't know what's going on with Jennifer and this dude. And why is it that, she's even with a guy that owes child support? I feel like, girl, you too old for that. But y'all know what else I was thinking? Because I was looking at the comments and, you know, I feel like this dude need to pay his child support. I feel like if you don't pay child support, you need to just go to jail. That's just what I feel. But isn't it a coincidence that she just I don't remember seeing her. Maybe I missed it, but I just don't remember her coming out saying anything. Now all of a sudden though, it kind of made me think. Because if you guys recall, she was in the back and forth with Jennifer. And my first thing, about her and Jennifer, when I saw them going back and forth, I didn't even pay it no mind because I'm like, are we really, really talking about Jennifer and Evelyn again? I guess I didn't understand why are they even arguing because their beef is exhausting. And to my understanding, it was over. But to learn that, to see this season of Basketball Wives and to see they were still going back and forth, it was really exhausting. And then I even saw, a post where Brooke Bailey even got in. So I'm just like, what is really going on between these two? So do y'all think maybe Evelyn has, maybe gave this lady a few dollars or something to come onto social media and say something? Because what a coincidence that she just, decided to, show up and say something. Now she should stand up for her children, but I thought it was, somewhat of a coincidence to, actually come out and, and say something. Because if y'all remember this, they have been going back and forth on social media for some time. And let's get into a little snippet of it because we'll talk about it this evening.
Go in on a Black woman. And that's just real. You're trying to bring a Black woman down. You're trying to bring a Black man down. Like, cut it out. It might be Evelyn really has something against Black women. And I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there because I feel like every season she is trying to go in on a Black woman. And that's just real. To bring a Black.
Now, if I don't know if you guys, had the opportunity to see that post, but Jennifer and Evelyn has been going back and forth on social media. Now, if y'all remember in the episode, Evelyn continued to bring up Jennifer's alleged husband, Christian, and I'm gonna say alleged because there's a lot of stuff going on with that marriage, but we'll save that for our live. But anywho, Evelyn, was going back and forth with Jen. And of course, Jen says, well, your daughter's baby daddy is a felon. And they went back and forth and back and forth. And then y'all, Brooke Bailey, who was not even asked back on the show, she had something to say. When Jennifer mentioned about, Evelyn seemed like she don't like Black women. This is what Brooke Bailey had to say. She said, I hear your concerns, and I want to be clear. This isn't about hate or racism. Accusations like that are serious, and they shouldn't be used to deflect from real issues that deserve honest conversation. I stand for respect across all communities, including Black women. The entire cast is Black, besides Evelynlozada. And if there's a specific issue to address, let's talk about it directly and constructively. Unity means listening and being accountable, not tearing each other down. Brooke Bailey, that is what you all do on this show, including you. And you're not even on the show, Brooke, by the way. So let's finish reading Brooke's statement, okay? She said, that production started this with the hot mic moment on the last reunion. You decided to carry it out. And in my opinion, you're allowing people to put the battery in your back to push a narrative that you know isn't true. Why is Brooke saying anything, girl? Nobody mentioned you. We don't even remember you. We glad that you're gone. She says, I'm disappointed. This is sad, Jennifer Williams. You were once a concerned friend to Ev, and voicing your opinion about her relationship without production pushing the narrative. You know this woman is not a racist. The world knows why she was concerned about you, and those aren't false allegations. Stop the madness. Well, here's my deal, y'all. I don't really feel like Evelyn is concerned about Jennifer at all. I really feel like this is, part of a storyline for her. Because in all honesty, if you were so concerned, especially about your friendship, you would actually handle it another way. And then y'all, it didn't stop here. And that's why I kind of was thinking, like, is this a storyline? Until Christian's baby mama spoke out. Evelyn came out with these text messages, and I'm not going to get into them because we'll get into them, later on the live. But Evelyn posted more text messages of her reaching out to Jennifer. Again, Evelyn is trying to let us know, hey, this is not for a storyline, but it seems to be for one, because now, she has made those text messages available to the public. And again, they went back and forth on social media, between the two of them. And I just want to know, like, what do y'all think? Do y'all think this is really for a storyline? And then, as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, Jennifer had ran into Evelyn's ex, which would have been the guy that she was going to marry. And Jennifer basically said that, this guy dodged a bullet, is what she said, right? And so Evelyn posted this message right here, because this guy is, he's going to be marrying someone else. And Jennifer said, this dude, he dodged a bullet is pretty much what Jennifer said. And Evelyn has went back and forth, and she says, last post on this, LOL, to try and ruin someone's happy engagement by dragging it into the basketball wives goofy SHIT is dirty work. But don't worry, karma's coming back. What did she say? Karma's coming, stank breath. So this is just crazy. And I mean, for me, I think it's pretty much a storyline, because what is Evelyn's storyline? Okay, what exactly is her storyline? Now, Evelyn posted that message that I just showed y'all because Jennifer, if you guys can see, Jennifer ran into Evelyn's ex, and she said she happened to be sitting somewhere where he was, I guess, proposing to a new lady. Obviously he wanted or thought, him and Evelyn would be a couple, but apparently he didn't have enough money for her, huh? So, that was seasons ago. Well, now he's married. He's going to, I guess, marry somebody else. So Jennifer says, congratulations on your engagement, LaVon Lewis. So crazy how God works, that we happen to be in the same restaurant when you were proposing, wishing you and your beautiful fiance a happy bliss. So that is what Jennifer pretty much posted. And then she has dodged a bullet. And that's when, Evelyn made that post, like, girl, you tried it, is pretty much what Evelyn said. But I haven't really talked very much about basketball wives, because in all honesty, it's been exhausting, and it just seems like they're really not talking about anything on the show. I really didn't even talk about the Evelyn and the Jennifer back and forth, because to me, it was tiring, and it was also exhausting, because I felt like we had saw that play multiple times and it was too much to even talk about. But now that we have Christian Gold's baby mama in the mix, I mean, I'm wondering if Evelyn had something to do with that. Not saying that the mother shouldn't speak out, because I feel like she should. And brother, if you're not paying your child support, I feel like you should be locked up. And to women who want to marry men with child support, do you want to pay their child support? Because baby, if you got child support, we just gonna get a divorce. We're gonna go ahead and annul this thing. I'm not messing around with nobody at my age that owe no damn child support. That is for child's play. And when you get to a certain age, you shouldn't owe no damn child support. Now, if you owed some when you was younger, maybe in your 20s, maybe even be in your 30s, but Negro, if you in your 50s owing child support, you need to find you somebody else. But y'all let me know what y'all think, because I think this is crazy. And I'm so over Jennifer and Evelyn. This is like a third season storyline. I'm going to say for Evelyn, because I feel like she's the one that's making it into something.